Oh, there's my badly loading museum. Afaria gained a new neighbor today. Afaria has a museum. Goodbye, bad museum. A customization workshop. Wow. There's a lot of stuff happening today. And, unfortunately, one thing that is not happening today is turnips. I said in the previous video that I would be doing turnips today. I forgot. Whoops. Oh boy. I got a B. Ah, sick. I can have TV now. Heck yeah, dude. I see we've got Sonic. This is actually another point of progress. I believe you have to buy things. I know you have to buy things from Mabel in order to get the clothing store to actually move into your island. I can't remember if you have to spend a certain amount of bells or if you have to buy things a certain amount of times. So I'm gonna go for both. I mean, to be fair, the Yodel sweater looks kind of cool. I don't... Normally I'm all in on buying stuff, even if I really don't think I'll ever wear it. I don't have a lot of storage room, so I'm gonna pass on some of these. I actually don't even remember the stylish jumpsuit. Oh, museum. Soon. Soon, my beloved. Soon I will make Blathers very upset. Morning, Thomas. Workshop. I don't care about your stupid ceremonies. Oh. Does that mean I have to bring my own wood? Bad news for the trees. I'm gonna just... Oh, well. Ah, the trees win again. It is, I believe, sticks and stones? I could be wrong. Yes, it is. Well, it's flimsy axe and less stone axe. Beggars can't be choosers, and I am begging. Oh yeah. Oh dear. I got confused. Forgot what my mission was. Let's see what the Nooklings have. What's one more distraction? I mean, I'll go ahead and buy a baby panda, I guess? You have to spend a certain amount of bells at the Nooklings in order for them to upgrade their shop. So... At least I think that's how it works. I honestly, it's been so long since I've upgraded any stores or had any stores built that I can't completely remember the mechanics. I think you have to spend like 15,000 bells at the Nooklings or something like that. Not in one day, thankfully. I also think that there is actually a limit to, like, you have to have the store be open for like, I don't know, a week. Or maybe it's 15 days for that, and not actually 15,000 bells? I don't know. Speaking of things I don't know, I don't know if I have enough wood for the crafting recipe, and I'm going to check. I do not. I need 4 more regular wood. Oh, great. Cool. Thank goodness. Now the continuity won't be ruined. I know there's a trick to catching bees really easily. Maybe I'll make a YouTube short about the trick, where you could shake a tree whilst holding your net. That is one thing that I didn't really mention about my plans with the channel, is YouTube shorts. There will be weekly-ish regular videos, but I also really like making YouTube shorts. It's one of the things that really annoys me, because, like, I don't like watching short form content, like to me, if I'm going to watch a video, it's gonna be like something that I want to sit down and watch for a while. So like, I'm not big on shorts. I've never really used TikTok. I've used it to get Minecraft capes, and that's it. I really don't like short form content, but I really like making short form content. There's something fun about the challenge of making videos with a vertical aspect ratio when the videos that I'm making are video games. Let's make it pink. Yeah, sure. It's a good pink. Some pinks are better than other pinks. That one's a good pink. It's a very strawberry milk pink. You okay? Got anything else for me to do, or should I just donate stuff to the museum? Alright. My to-do list is getting shorter every day. Well, I don't know. Today's got museum donations. Oh, right. Okay, there's something else that I want to make sure about. I upgraded my inventory space once, but then the game never gave me the option to do it a second time. And I need to know if I could do it yet. I'm so tired of missing like 10 item slots. No. No, I cannot. Oh, that's so annoying. I imagine that probably comes when you do the town hall. But man, that is a wait. And I'm tired of being patient. Hello, Blathy. I'm pretty sure that once you reach a certain amount of donations, Blathers will talk about Brewster. I don't know if that's all it takes is getting a certain amount of donations, or if you have to, like, wait a certain number of days, or it might be something like you need to have at least one of every donation type. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get, like, Brewster today. It might be another case of not until the town hall is built. I just don't know. Huh. Did I donate a pearl to him? Or does the pearl not actually get donated? I'll take the money. Goodbye, my beloved creation. I'll miss you. Goodbye, my slightly less beloved creation. I'll miss you too, but slightly less. Fun fact, this is a pterodactyl wing. It works really well as a tail here. Oh wait, no! It's not a donation yet. It's an assessment first. Oh wait, no. No! I have donations now. Dang it. I am going to try to complete the museum. I'm not sure how feasible that really is. I mean, I'm playing the game for a year, so if I'm well behaved, then yes, I will complete the museum. But also, I don't like fishing, so we'll see. Yes, I know you don't buy turnips on Sundays. And yes, I know I messed up my opportunity to get turnips. To be honest, I didn't have that many bells anyway. I kinda said, I'm going to grind for money, and yeah, I spent a lot of time working on the video, unfortunately. So, not a lot of time spent grinding. A fair bit of time was spent working on a video. Let's see, do I have Cap'n yet? No. Okay, so I'm guessing because I don't have Cap'n yet, I probably can't get Brewster yet, because I know you need Cap'n in order to get to where Brewster is. Oh, hey. I noticed that Bam was in a house. I didn't even think about the other two. Oh. It's such a basic house. It's not very secret. It's right next to the airport. Oh, Sherry's crafting. What you making, Sherry? I sure hope it's not something I already have. I do not have that. I don't think I've seen a hyacinth yet. That's softwood. Don't learn softwood. Let's see. I think that we have a snowman to build, and then that's going to be it for the day. But as a reminder for how this thing works, the end of the day is not the end of the video. It's still only Monday. You don't buy turnips on Sundays. Did I say it was Monday? I meant Sunday. I'm not good with calendars. I'm getting dicey with my snowman. Alright. That should be fine. If it doesn't work, I don't know what to do, but that'll be fine. Bye, net. Dang nabbit. Oh, one of these days. One of these days I'm going to get good tools. So I'm not constantly replacing them when they break. There is a trick to building proper snowmen, but I can't immediately remember what it is. And, I'm lazy. Actually, I think it requires custom pads, so I can't even do it yet. It's still a little bit small. Ah, it's a little small, I think. I think that might be small, but I'm gonna send it. Okay. We're gonna unsend it. That's too big now. Shrink it down a little bit on the beach. I think that's too big. Yep. To be honest, I'm not really, I'm not planning on using snowman furniture in my house, or in my town, for that matter. I just want to do a good job. But I didn't, so I will see you tomorrow. Who's that? Hello. Oh. So much for that. No! Yeah, great. Alice wants to talk to me. Alice. No. Yeah, okay, airport. Yeah, coming. Ow! You're not Alice. Cool. Just leave me here then. Let's try this again. Hello. Boy, the game just doesn't want to let me play, does it? You might be able to tell by the fact that there's actual music going that I kind of lied. I said in the last part that I was going to record again tomorrow, and yeah, it's Saturday. The video goes up tomorrow. It's been about a week since I last recorded. Now, it has not been a week since I last played. I have played the game most of the days this week. It's just, I didn't bother recording most of it. And to be honest, that was kind of a conscious decision. I was realizing that the idea of recording every single day is just not necessary for the most part, because the game just doesn't really advance that much. So I'll point out a few things that have happened. One is the the town hall was built today, which means that I can now do some town hall stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually do that, although I think Mabel leaves fairly soon, so I need to take care of her first. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Do I want the bean glasses? I don't think I want the bean glasses. You know what? These socks are pretty good. I generally only wear socks in Animal Crossing if they're like black, because I like having no visible gap between the shoes and the pants. And I always wear pants for some reason. I'm not a shorts guy in Animal Crossing. Which is funny because the first few games didn't let you wear pants. You had to wear shorts. I guess I'm just rebelling from all of that. Oh my goodness, it's Isabella. Now technically we are still in kind of the tutorial. I need to get the town to, I think, I don't know if it's 3 stars or 5 stars. I think it's 3, because 5 stars would be a lot. No? Cool. Then yes. Oh. I'm good for now, never mind. Okay. Hey, Thomas. You wanted my help? Okay. Sure. Yep. Tell me more. Yep. I'm his biggest fan. I already have like 3 of his albums in my house. Sure. What should I do? So I think the pace of videos is going to change a little bit. I still plan on doing them about weekly, but... oh, man. But I don't think that I'm going to be as strict about, you know, trying to record every single day. It just isn't really necessary for what I want to do with this island or with this series. And that also extends to this campsite. I'm going to put it down somewhere that I probably will not be leaving it, because... ew. In my previous Animal Crossing islands, I've always been kind of hesitant to terraform too much. Like, I've left the cliffs pretty much the same as they were when I started the island. Oh, do I have to craft one? Dang it. So with this island, I plan on doing things a little bit differently. I'm actually going to terraform quite a bit. And for now, that means things are going to be a little bit more temporary. So like all of the houses are being put not where they're going to go for the rest of their lives. And the same will be true of the campsite, the same is true of the museum. If you looked at the layout of my island and you thought, this looks stupid, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, you are correct that I don't know what I'm talking about, and you're correct that it's stupid, but it's not going to stay that way. What is this one? Sell a hot item for a fortune. I should find out what the hot item is, because that's a lot of miles, and I wouldn't mind having that. Yes. I caught a dung beetle. Natural garden table? Now, at this point, I have, I think 20 minutes until the Nooklings close. The good news is I can use the drop-off box to sell things after they close. And I believe that does count for the Nook Mile thing. Hopefully, because I don't know how quickly I'm going to make this table. The unfortunate thing about Town Hall being built is now I have hourly music. Now I actually do like the hourly music. I'm a huge fan of having that over the repetitive music that it was before. But that means that now you can judge me for when I'm recording this. I mean, you could always judge me. It wasn't that much of a secret when I was recording these. You know what? I'm actually going to get distracted and go into the town hall for something. Yes. Okay, thank goodness. I could store more items in my pockets now. Thank goodness. I've been waiting for so long for this upgrade. It's 8,000 Nook miles, but it's so worth it. Let's see, what else is in here? I know there are fences. That's one of the things that I unlocked earlier in the week. Oh, the Pro Camera app. That is also super nice to have. Any other goodies? Pro decorating. Oh, does that do ceilings? Body paint? I can already do face paint though. What does that do? I actually can't remember what this one does. Oh, different skin tones. I don't even care. I have my desired skin tone. Custom design patterns plus. I don't know what that is, and I don't really know what this is. I mean, I'll take them. And this is why grinding for bells. Nope. This is why grinding for miles in the early game is really important. Oh. Oh, more reaction. Dag nab, okay. Yeah, okay. You know, it's funny, I don't even really use the reactions very often, but I would like to have them because thumbnails. I'm not even sure what the hip reactions are. Can I sit? Is that one of the sitting ones? Is that how I unlock the ability to sit? I learn new reactions. Does that include sitting? It does. Oh boy. I'm gonna keep my eye colors the same. New reactions? Oh, there's more reactions. I didn't want no. I want it to be done. What are all the new reactions? That's quite a few. I can do ta-da. Sick. Okay, do I have... Get out of the way. Do I have what it takes to make that table now? Or do I need more stuff? One more piece of hardwood. Okay. I still have a little bit more time before the Nooklings close. Which is good. I don't mind using the drop-off box, but I'd like to get as much money for it as I can. I would like to sell... Nope, I just bought that. I mean, that is that is a lot of bells. So earlier when I started the game up, I was summoned to the airport, and that is to do the happy home design stuff. It's paradise planning, but it's happy home design to me, dang it. I do plan on starting that, but I also plan on a lot of things, and we will see what I don't get to. Now, at a certain point, Blathers should have an emotion, which is a very robotic way of describing being alive, but he should have some kind of an emotion, like, I don't know, sighing a lot. And he's not doing that right now. When he starts to do that, that means that I can go to get Brewster and unlock the cafe. But right now I cannot do that. So I will get back to trying to make a campsite. Is this correct? That doesn't feel right. That is not right. Do I have what it takes? I don't think I have enough iron. I don't have enough of anything. Okay. I might have to go into my storage for that. So I am curious, and I might regret this later. At a certain point, I do unlock Cap'n on the pier, and I need to know if I did. I did not. Okay, so that actually is kind of nice, because that means I don't need to do that right now. Oh yeah, oh. Pro decorating license. Time to learn about accent walls. Yay. Yup. 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 I don't have any ceiling furniture. What is the Nook Ink Leotard? Oh. Oh, it's so sporty. Why'd they give this to me? One of these days I will change out of my overalls, but that is not right now. No, I changed out of my overalls. I also changed my house a little bit. I just changed the wallpaper and the flooring. I also added a nice fan right next to my head when I'm sleeping. Because, anyway. I can't put my campsite construction kit in storage. Dang it. So at this point, we are actually very close to the 3.0 update, which also means the Switch 2 update. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to, like, change the resolution of the videos to 4K. I know that New Horizons is getting 4K support on the Switch 2. I need to figure out how to record in 4K, and I'm also not going to be getting the Switch 2 update right away, but most of the features, see, that's the thing. The thing that I'll say is that, you know, eventually I will get the Switch 2 version, because it's just kind of nice to have the extra features, but also, it's not that important. Like, the 3.0 update is coming to the Switch 1 version of the game, so it doesn't really matter. The resolution gets a bump in the Switch 2 version, but the frame rate doesn't. I also don't know if the loading times do. It just kind of, you know, it is what it is. But I have to say, if there's one last-minute thing that I could say to Nintendo, it's please, let me control the volume of the music in this game. I like the hourly music, definitely not as much in this game as earlier Animal Crossing games, but for video's sake it would be kind of nice to have no music. Because, like, whenever I do like a hard jump from one scene to another, you can tell, you know, the music cuts to a different part of the song, and it would be really nice if it didn't do that. But I can't control the volume in this game. Oh, they're staring at me. I must have done something. Oh, so that's that, huh? There's nothing else to do? There's nothing at all? There is one topic that I kind of want to touch on, and I started talking about this in the first video, but it got kind of long, so I'm going to talk about it in this video. The thing that I want to talk about is limited time items, specifically items you can't really get anymore. This is something that kind of annoys me. I'm not a fan of when games have, like, limited time stuff, especially, you know, fairly single-player oriented games like Animal Crossing. So for the first thing I need to talk about, we are going to Harv's Island. And the reason for that is, one of the things that I'm not sure how I'm going to go about in this series is amiibo stuff. So you can scan amiibo cards of certain animals and have them move into your island. I think I'm going to do a little bit of that, but I'm not going to, like, abuse that feature horribly. To be honest, I don't have that many amiibo cards that I really want to live on my island. And the same goes for these ones too. I'm not really big on these particular animals. They're not going to be moving onto my island, but I need to scan them, and this is the most convenient place to do that. I feel like I'm about to get mugged by the cute gang. So these animals are all part of a Hello Kitty set. They were all released as amiibo cards back in Animal Crossing New Leaf. They were re-released later when New Horizons was out. And if you want to get every item in the game, you have to scan those amiibo cards, because each one of them unlocks furniture items that you just can't get otherwise. So you can see if I come over to Nook Shopping, and if we go to promotion items, then you can see a whole lot of Hello Kitty themed furniture. A whole lot. And this stuff kind of annoys me. I mean, it annoys me because you just can't get this stuff unless you have the amiibo cards. But like, this wallpaper, for instance, this does not look like Hello Kitty. This just looks like a really nice wallpaper for like a kid's bedroom. But it's Hello Kitty for some reason. A lot of this stuff does look really good to me, but I also think that a lot of it is a little bit too like brand specific. So I don't know if I'm going to be using any of this stuff, but there's some promotion stuff that I will be using. The Mario stuff is its own weird thing. I believe they released it for like March 10th in 2021 or 2020 maybe. I don't know why it's available year-round. I don't believe this stuff is limited time, but I don't know for sure. The thing that really annoys me is the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp stuff. Because in order to unlock these, you need to connect your Animal Crossing Pocket Camp to your Animal Crossing New Horizons. And it's actually tied to your Nintendo account, not New Horizons specifically. And that's why I have these, because back when New Horizons came out, I had played Pocket Camp and I connected the two together. So I got these items, and I can still use these on the new island, even though this is a brand new island. Now, Pocket Camp shut down. You can still buy Pocket Camp, or rather, you can now buy Pocket Camp, but I don't know if you can connect it to New Horizons anymore. So, if you can't, those items just aren't obtainable. And that really stinks, because some of those items will fit the island theme really nicely. It's something that I wanted to talk about because, you know, I do want to give people ideas for their own islands, and it's really annoying that I'm going to be using items you might not be able to get. The good news is that the Hello Kitty stuff was actually made pretty widely available, so it's not available anymore. You can't just like walk into most stores and buy the cards, but the pricing on the used market isn't too bad. So if you really want to get those items, you can, and it's not gonna be like stupid expensive, just stupider expensive than I wish it was. I'm gonna go ahead and build up the Snowboy, and then we are going to go work on some house decorating. There is something else that I should also mention about amiibos, which I kind of brushed over for the sake of getting to my main talking point more quickly, and that is posters. If you scan an amiibo, you can get a poster of that amiibo character. Again, I don't really like this aspect to it. I feel like it's a little bit, I don't know, like, it's locking too much stuff out of the actual game, in my opinion. It's not significant. It's not something where I'm like, oh man, I really want to have like the Raymond poster, but I don't want to have to buy the Raymond amiibo card. I don't have Raymond, to be clear, but if you really want the poster, then there's a good chance you are also interested in having the amiibo card, but I don't think that's a given. And it's kind of lame you have to buy a card that, you know, these things are out of print. You can't buy these things anymore. You can buy them used, or you can buy them at a huge markup. I mean, those are basically the same thing these days. There is also a conversation to be had about amiibo piracy, but personally speaking, I don't care to do that. It's possible to get devices that will let you essentially have any amiibo you want. I don't. I kind of prefer having, like, the official thing, and if I didn't have the official thing, I wouldn't care anyway. But that's just me. I'm not going to sit on any high horse and say, if you want to have the Raymond poster, you have to have the card. Like, you do you. I don't care. But also, if endorsing it gets me in trouble, then I certainly don't endorse it. But if endorsing it is fine, then I don't care. Aw, the island is so drab when you're just starting out. It's so cute. It's a monkey. Hello, tiny monkey. I will point out that this area at this point is paid DLC. So if you are buying New Horizons and you want to do this kind of thing, this is something that you would have to buy separately. If you have the Switch Online expansion pack, I think it's expansion pack. It's either expansion pack or expansion pass. I think it's expansion pack. If you have the expansion pack, this is included with that. Otherwise, you're gonna have to buy it separately. I'd sure be grateful. Oh boy. My first work uniform. This is one of the reasons why I do like this area. There's so much nice furniture. Like, I want all of this stuff. Maybe not this. And maybe not this. But yeah, other than like 40% of it, I want all of it. Make a house. Design a house. Is it the lion? Is it the lion? I don't think the lion's the first one. It's Eloise? It is Eloise. So on my actual island, I plan on putting, like, effort into the design. You know, I want it to look nice. I want it to look appealing. I want it to look like somewhere that people can imagine living and having a wonderful, wonderful time. I've never done the paradise planning that way. I find the paradise planning stuff to be at its most fun when you make something horrible. Unfortunately, it's still too early in the game for me to have a whole lot of furniture. So we can only go so horrible. Oh, I also don't have a lot of, like, house customization options. You know, I just realized you might be able to actually get the posters this way. I'm not sure. You can order stuff that you unlock through this mode, but I don't know if the posters are included in that. I might actually be wrong about the posters. You might not need the amiibos for that. Although, you need the DLC, which isn't that much better, but at least you can still buy the DLC. Nico, I'm done. Oh. Fine. Eloise, I'm done. It went perfectly. That is one of the things that a lot of people don't like about this mode. I'm in the same camp. There aren't really any stakes. So, like, you can just show up and do the bare minimum, and the game will say, "Good job!" And that's it. You get paid for it, and then you can buy nice looking furniture. And that's it. There's no real incentive to make something nice looking. It kind of annoys me. It annoys a lot of people. But I also understand the idea of you want the stakes to be low. It's whatever. I could be swayed either way, to be honest. But I personally would like to have a little bit of stakes. I was not ready to clock out. Ooh, plant. Oh, that's cheap. Heck yeah, dude. I'll buy the mirror. I'll buy the lamp. Clock me back in, coach. Yep. Uh-huh. Gotta be honest with ya, I read none of that. Look at that. It's Nerd Mouse. I actually don't know who Nerd Mouse is. Hello, Nerd Mouse. It's Petrie? Huh. Just a minute, Petrie. I'm gonna look up your Facebook profile. Her first appearance is in New Horizons. She was in the 2.0 update? I've never seen this character in my life. Tea time. The problem with doing the early houses is that I don't have very many things unlocked. So, like, even if I wanted to make nice looking houses, I kind of can't yet. And that kind of stinks, but oh well, I don't really care that much anyway. So if you want to do the bare minimum, you just walk into a house, unbox the stuff they brought with them, and the house is done. And I'll be totally honest, I don't like doing that. I don't like giving the animals, like, a lot of my attention, because it just isn't worth it. You don't get anything for giving them a lot of attention. But I do like to do, like, some design stuff. Great. Happy for you. Oh, I need to take a picture? I have to take a picture. Oh no. More tutorials. Yes. Phenomenal work. Yeah, okay. Hey, Petrie. I got a really good picture. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's so good. That is a terrible example of our work. I didn't make that. That's a mouse. I don't know how to make those. I plan on doing more of this feature in the future. I don't know about recording it. The purpose of the series isn't necessarily to document like a full, deep Animal Crossing playthrough as much as it's to show, you know, the development of the island. And this doesn't really impact that directly. But you can find messages in bottles on the island and get crafting recipes that way. You can also pick up the glowing moss that's on the island, and you can use the glowing moss in some different recipes. The same is true of these vines. You can actually climb up and down the vines on the island, and you can pick them up, and you can bring them to your island. And, you know, part of the nature theme that I'm going for on my actual island, yeah, this stuff will come in handy. This stuff will come very, very in handy. But honestly, other than the moss and the vines, most of the benefits of this DLC on my actual island will come down to the messages in bottles giving me DIY recipes. I need to see if I can actually build a bridge or a ramp, because I want to build a bridge or a ramp, or both. I want infrastructure. I want a bridge or an incline. I think I'm going to go with an incline. Yep. 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 Oh, you know what? I don't I don't want an incline yet because I can't terraform. Ooh, I might not want a bridge either. You know what? Let's go ahead and just demolish the already existing bridge. To be honest, I don't really have a plan, like, regarding the layout. There's one thing that is very important to keep in mind with designing an island, and that is that there are some things you can't move. The airport, the pier, and both of the mouths of the river, those cannot move. Those will always be there. Any cliffs, any other rivers, any other ponds, you can get rid of those. You can move those around. So the reason why I got rid of the bridge is I might do a custom river later on. I'm not entirely sure. We'll just have to see. But I don't want to feel like I need to have a bridge right here. So, for now, it's getting moved. To be honest, I don't really know that there's really a whole lot else to do. Getting the town hall was really good for getting some of the early game progression done, because, you know, now I have the proper camera app, and I have just more features in general. Like storage. I finally have storage. The biggest benefit is that I now have music that changes hourly and doesn't drive me absolutely insane. I really don't mind the tutorial music, and I actually like it more than some of the hourly music in the game, but it gets so grating so quickly. Oh boy, a new fossil. Seriously? I already completed a fossil? No. Turns out I'll have the whole museum done in just 1 month. What is this? I'll say it again. What is this? So let's talk a little bit about the plan for this coming week. Nothing. I don't do plans. It's actually kind of an interesting time because, like I said earlier, between now and the next video, the update will be out. So the next video, we might be looking at the update stuff. I am not sure. I'm just not sure what we will actually be doing. I certainly do plan to look at the update stuff, but it'll be brand new to me, so I can't just skip all the tutorial stuff like I have been this entire game. Will I be buying turnips? Maybe. I'll be honest with you. The whole reason why I didn't buy turnips last week was that I forgot. I was up editing the video, and I woke up, and it was afternoon, and I actually did set an alarm, but I didn't set it for the morning because I just completely forgot about turnips. So as always, subscribe or don't. It's up to you. It's up to you.